EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for May 11th, 2020. For your Monday, we are going to be on the chillier side today, a little bit cooler than we saw yesterday, and that's because we don't have the sun to deal with a lot today. We're going to have a weak shortwave moving through the region, generally passing off to our north, and where the best forcing is closest to that area low pressure, so we're going to see the highest concentration of rain north of our region. But across our region, we could see a few showers rotating through at any time, generally from this morning through mid to late afternoon or thereabout, before this finally winds down. And the sun might actually come out later in the day as this system continues to exit. And as you move this forward here, this is looking at early this morning, as we move this forward in time, you can see the concentration of the showers are going to be across the New England states to our north, and generally just spotty showers across our region until we get later in the afternoon and we start to clear out. Again, you're actually going to see the sun toward the end of the day. And before that, even it's not going to be a total cloud cover all the time. You could have some breaks of sun in there too, where we just call it mostly cloudy in between any shower activity. So starting off on the NAM high-res future simulated radar at 8 a.m., you see a few spotty showers around the region here in this morning. And again, you're going to have these showers rotating through parts of the region today. The concentration of the activity is going to be up further to the north, but if you get a few hit-or-miss showers here further south, it's going to extend all the way into eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey. And this is out looking at 2 p.m. Here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. So you get mid to late afternoon, it starts to wind down. And then you're going to get some sun coming in here. At least a little bit more sun will come into the picture as we head just before sunset this evening. And that moves away. So that system's going to be out of here. Quick moving system. Doesn't really do too much as far as quantitative precipitation is concerned. But it will keep us on the cooler side today. And once the system exits, it's going to kind of drag a little bit more cold air. That trough is still in place here over the northeast U.S. That's not as strong as what it was obviously a couple days ago. On Saturday, it was just brutal. Temperatures stuck in the 40s. We had some snow showers and nothing like that today. A little bit milder, but we'll have a reinforcing shot that's going to be pulled down by this exiting low pressure. So it's going to pull a little bit more cool air down here for Tuesday. So despite mostly sunny skies expected here on Tuesday, it's going to be even cooler, and temperatures generally in the lower to middle 50s for highs despite full sunshine. So it's going to be another chilly day here on Tuesday. The good news is the chilly air in the beginning of this week is not going to last. We're going to have a huge turnaround this week by the time we get to the end of the week. I mean, it's going to be almost night and day for what we are experiencing now and over the next couple of days. So once we get to Wednesday, we are also mostly sunny. Temperatures are going to start to kick out of this. This trough starting to kick out a little bit here on Wednesday. Just a little bit. So we get up to near the 60-degree mark here on Wednesday, which still is below average for this time of year. But then we start to turn on the jets a little bit. Once we get to Thursday, we have a warm front that's going to be approaching the region. And it's mainly forecast to go mostly to the north here. So our northern areas are going to be favored for any shower activity later in the day on Thursday. So now there's going to be an increase in clouds on Thursday morning. And then we have some showers coming through the afternoon for mainly the northern areas here. And it's going to turn warmer as this warm front pushes off to the north. It's dragging this warm air with it. So you could have some showers late afternoon, maybe early evening as well, as this warm front sits off to our north. So we are going to be warm sectored at that point. This is looking at Friday morning now. We're in the warm sector. So on Friday, we're going to have temperatures absolutely soar. We're going to have any areas that get the sun come out are going to be 80 or better for high temperatures here on Friday. So that's quite a turnaround, considering we're only 6 days out. By that point, 6 days removed from temperatures stuck in the 40s for highs. We're talking about temperatures in the 80s for highs on Friday. And it's not just stopping there. With that with that frontal boundary nearby, you could have a late day thunderstorm in some areas, favoring the interior here on Friday. This is late in the day. This is typically what you have when you get hotter temperatures and you have frontal boundaries in the vicinity. So in summertime especially, and you have that risk for thunderstorms late in the day here on Friday. And then that goes through. Next thing, and here is Saturday. And now the European model is showing nothing here for our area Saturday. We did keep an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the forecast for Saturday also. It's going to depend on the timing of this next wave coming at us here. But this looks like it's going to come through overnight Saturday night with showers. Okay, and so we're going to keep a low chance of a thunderstorm in the forecast here for Saturday. Otherwise, we're right back in the 80s again, partly cloudy skies and a nice day. Once we get to Sunday, I think you get a little bit better of a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. It might just be in the morning where you get those showers here. It's going to depend on the timing of this whole thing here. But the premise of this idea going forward here is we're going to have this ridge building in here that's going to give us these warm temperatures, and it looks like the warm temperatures are going to be here to stay. So once we turn the corner and we get past Wednesday, actually Wednesday's not too bad, it's still below average, but once we get past Wednesday, we start turning on the jets a little bit. Thursday's kind of a transitional day with that warm front moving through. After that, once we get to Friday and beyond, we're well into the 80s, actually, 70s and 80s. And it looks like we're going to stay generally 70 or above going forward for the foreseeable future. Might have a couple days early next week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that of next week. It's getting out of our 7-day forecast window. Might be a couple days in there where temperatures are like 68, 69. I mean, it's going to be close, but overall, when we're talking about temperatures being where they were for the past week to 10 days, or where they are going to be at the beginning of this week, compared to what we're going to be getting going forward, which is more normal, typical May weather, it's going to be a very welcome thing for those of us that have been looking for the warmer weather. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for May 11th, 2020. Have a great Monday.